Hello, everyone.
Today, in this series of little experiments you can do in dreams, when you've developed your dream abilities a bit, of course, I'm going to talk to you about quartz, the crystal. Here I have a beautiful one. Here it is, a beautiful crystal, a lovely quartz point. Well, quartz is really one of the most interesting stones for dream experiments. So what is the essential property of quartz? Quartz is an amplifier. In dreams, it helps amplify all sorts of things. It amplifies the dreamer's energy. It also amplifies the energy of the dream, and so doing it helps you remember your dreams better. In other words, it boosts dream recall. You can also try to do this experiment. You place a crystal with the tip up between your feet and sleep all night with it. Doing this can trigger dreams in which the astral body, that is to say the double, is really powerfully propelled into the air.
Well, this was an experiment that I really wanted to share with you. You can try all sorts of other experiments with quartz. What you really need to do is choose a good stone and try out several, because you don't get the same results with every stone, and the size of the stone isn't very important. You really need to go for a quartz that really attracts you. And above all, you have to clean it before using it, since stones, like everything that exists, absorbs the information from the people who have handled it before. So if you pick up a stone or any object and put it under your pillow, once you've, of course, developed certain dream-related abilities, well, you'll first dream about the people who've handled that stone and about the country it comes from. But hey, it's better to wash it and have your own dreams, unless you want to travel to Madagascar or somewhere else, I don't know. So, to travel to Madagascar, take a celestite stone and you'll have lots of dreams about over there. So, crystal, you can also use it for another kind of experience. You can take a crystal, take a container with water, a clear glass container. You fill it with pure water, put the crystal in, and put the whole thing out in the sun. And then you drink the water before going to sleep. In that case, you will have dreams that are very, very bright.
There's also an experiment I did that you can do too. When you buy, for example, a bunch of parsley or a bunch of basil, and then the basil or parsley is a little wilted and drooping, well, if you put the basil or parsley in water with a quartz in it, the bunches straighten up very quickly. It's a very nice experiment to do. Of course, I did it with organically grown plants. Now it's your turn to try out your own experiments with crystals and maybe to share your results in the comments. Thank you for listening to me, and I look forward to seeing you very soon for more helpful videos about dreams. Goodbye.